Okay, let's go again. Surely I can't play any worse than the previous two games, but although they were good fun. So let's see. By the way, guys, I'm still deciding to play on London Classic or not. I'm not really sure. If I don't play, I think I could do more videos, and without the pressure of playing and trying to do too much. Yeah. Wondering. The London Chess Classic is starting soon. What about E5 here? Or Knight C3. See what he does. Okay. This is unusual because it looks as though Knight D5 was potentially useful. I don't want my bishop squashed, so I think I will take care. Now, is E5 tempting or not, or just H3, D3? Let's see, H3, D3, bishop E3. Let's try and play on C5 and then maybe F4 as a plan, because E5 has been undermined. So Queen D2, Knight H2, F4 as a plan, or Queen D2 and then C5, playing for C5. They've given me something to sack on here. Yeah, play B3 to start any C4s. Maybe A4. It's all about C5, and I can. Okay, it's been a bit radical. He's weakening F5 a bit. I think A4 or Knight G4. I think A4. Right, I can get a Knight to C4. We'll use that C5 somehow. Or even G4 takes, no, I don't think so. Or F3, Queen F2, it's got bishop H3, F3, Knight F4, King H1. Yeah, that'll give me C5 access. So King H1, Queen F2, plays B6. Okay, so Queen F2 plays B6, maneuver Knight to C4. Okay, he's going for my king. B6. Can I just swap this knight off before it's too late? It's looking a bit dangerous. H4, would that try and keep the lines closed? I'll try H4, I think. And G3, Knight H3. What about FG first? G3, Knight H3. Got that F file. Try and use F5 later. Also, there is the question of C5 again. Doesn't he just play? No, he doesn't play Rook G8 after G3. Okay, so FG, G3. Okay, he's giving me stuff surely here. Mind you, Bishop G4. No. Okay, I'll just take that. Maybe I do. I will want to take on F4. Or G3. G3. Keep that knight away. Maybe just coming back for C5. Plays B6. And so what if he plays B6? Alright. I think a knight belongs on C4. Nimzovich would be proud. Knight in front of the doubled pawns. So Queen and Queen F2. Or what about Bishop G5 to F6? Bishop G5 here looks interesting. Reinforcing position. Where can my knights go? Knight here to here. C4. Okay, I don't mind exchanging that one. Surely that's Queen F6 if Queen E7. Queen takes E7. Queen F6. might want to try and come into the light squares. Okay, it's got Queen D4 on the cards. So maybe Queen F2 here. Stops Queen D4. It's on C5. I don't mind taking the queens off. Queen C5 on that A5. And Knight H4 and Bishop H3. I don't know, that's dangerous. I might ignore that. Knight H4, just carry on with Queen A5. Or just Rook F2 here against Knight H4. Okay. The Knight's defensive against the Queen invasions G4, so now I'm on A5. He seems a bit looser than before. Maybe, okay, I don't mind taking off the queens here, for sure. There's Knight F4, I'm almost putting a lot of pressure on his position, on H3 and H5. I could just take that off, and play Rook E2, or King G2. Knight H5 is possible here, or not? How do I get rid of any resources here? I think Knight H5 is looking increasingly dangerous. King H3 for Knight H5 if the Knight's not protecting the Rook. King H3 avoids any nasty checks with that Knight as well. Okay, so that's sort of trying to overload his position with the Knight on E5. So Knight H5 is a continual threat. There's Knight E2 for one here. It's on D4. Then there's Rook F5. Trying to dislodge that Knight. It's a beautiful Knight on E5. Okay, things are looking up because I'm protecting G3 at the moment. Knight F4 check here for Knight H5. That looks nice. Knight H5, then I'm threatening Rook E5 and King G4. What about just Rook takes H5? Is that better? I think I'll keep the threats. There's Rook F6 as an idea as well. So I'm threatening Rook E5, King G4. Can I just get rid of all the rooks? Use the H pawn? Looks good with the H pawn. Okay, no C4, no B5. I think I want to take with the B pawn, not the D pawn, just in case this is a runner at some point. King E6, Knight G4, Knight F3. What about Knight D5 instead? Is that better? Keep the Knight on D5. When does he stop moving? Am I still connected? I think I'm still connected. Okay, Knight D5 here. You can win C2. Hang on, what am I doing with C2? I can play this for Knight C4 to A3. This is a temporary measure while I think about this H pawn. Right, get the king into the game. Okay, H5 to rule out Knight G6. Alright, that's more controlled game than the other two, which are crazy. Okay, yeah. Okay, this is always a dangerous positional line, isn't it, really? It's like using some Nimzovich-Rossolimo concepts. King looks a bit precarious, but I don't know, the F-file's a bit damaged. He's got isolated pawns, he's got double pawns. If he hasn't got the counterplay to prove it, his structure's falling apart. Then there's this issue of the H5 pawn being loose tactically as well. then there's an issue of rook f5 being useful as well. It's just falling apart really. Okay, comments or questions on YouTube? Thanks very much.